Thank you very much for the opportunity to address you today. I'm especially pleased as an economist and policymaker to discuss the importance of education to the success of our economy. At the Federal Reserve, we spend a lot of time looking at economic data, such as production and employment. In doing so, we try never to forget that these seemingly sterile numbers are, in fact, reflections of the economic aspirations, opportunities, and well-being of millions of Americans. When individuals are denied opportunities to reach their maximum potential, it harms not only those individuals, of course, but also the larger economy, which depends vitally on having a skilled, productive workforce. As a result, we all have a stake in the essential work that you are doing for our children. So how can we improve the opportunities for all children and give them a chance to succeed in our ever-changing globalized economy? As the husband of a teacher and an educator myself, as well as a parent and former school board member, I know from personal experience that for creating opportunity and changing lives, there is no substitute for a quality education.
Hello and welcome. Thousands of Northern Rock savers have queued for hours at branches to empty their accounts. Many more have withdrawn cash via the internet. Despite reassurances from the bank over the safety of their savings, customers have now taken out well over £1 billion. Many failed to access online accounts because of the massive demand, and branches were forced to extend opening hours. Our business correspondent Rory Kathleen-Jones reports.
For 36 hours now, they've been told their money is absolutely safe.
The Bank of England would not have lent us any money if we were in an unstable financial position. It's as simple as that. They would not.
But at branches right across the country, Northern Rock customers have been queuing for hours to take their money out. Everyone from the Bank of England to the Chancellor has been telling them that there's no threat to their savings. But that doesn't appear to have made any impression.
The Chancellor has said, don't panic.
So did the captain of the Titanic. That went down.
I'm not panicking, I'm being totally rational. I'm just moving my money somewhere else.
This is also a crisis for internet banking. Miranda Hall has been trying and failing to get access to her Northern Rock online account since Thursday evening. The bank says its website is now working a bit better, but this customer is having second thoughts about banking online.
I have no means, absolutely no means, at this moment in time, of accessing my money. And that, for me, is an uncomfortable place to be. Very uncomfortable, actually.
Who are you with?
I was on the 81st floor.
Tell me what you saw and heard.
I had 40 people in there, just an explosion. There's a light flash out my window, my whole doorway to the entrance of my office blew open. My office was freaking out. I just told them to calm down and get to the center of the office. Everybody was fine on my floor, and we just started heading down the stairs. I heard people were trapped in the bathroom. I ran to the bathroom. It was just blown out. I asked if anybody was in there. People weren't in there. So I started going down the steps. I heard people shouting. I stopped at like 68, and there's a woman in a wheelchair. And I got her in the strap wheelchair and just carried her down the steps and carried her down 68 floors, man. And then we got lost on the 5th floor. It was chaos. It was just,
Who do you work for?
Network Plus communications company out of Randolph, Mass.
How do you spell it?
Mike Benfanti, B-E-N-F-A-N-T-E.
Thank you, Mike.
Chaos, man.
Can I ask you a couple questions?
I'd rather not. Just have a bad day. Thank you.
Do you know where everybody's going? What's important to me is that designers engage in big problems, big solutions, and not just graphic design. Graphic design, I think, for the first time is sitting at the grown-up table where they're looking at broad issues, broad problems, consulting in big issues, and not just looking at graphic design or design in the terms of graphic design is a poster, graphic design is a website, graphic design is a corporate logo. It's about how you use design methodologies and applying it to global thinking. My name is Bernard J. Knief, and I am the design chair at the Minneapolis College of Art and Design.
We were taught how the pioneers went into the West. They opened their eyes and made up what things could be. A long time ago, things got broken here. People got sad and left. Maybe the world breaks on purpose, so we can have work to do. People think there aren't frontiers anymore. They can't see how frontiers are all around us.